All right, Dan, so we're hitting the busy season now, and we talked about comparing different shipping solutions, kind of looking at cloud-based versus desktop-based.
Yeah.
Did you come up with anything for me?
I did a lot of research. And actually, I'm kind of leaning towards desktop.
Desktop?
And yeah, I've got a few reasons why. So I took a real close look at ShipWorks in particular.
Okay.
And one of the things I found that I really like about them, they're actually kind of a hybrid. So one of the things they have is the hub, which is actually cloud-based, which gives you access to all the orders and things for multiple locations and all of that. But then the actual shipping portion is done on a desktop.
I'm sure that has its benefits, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is with the desktop solution, it's installed on all of our machines locally. So we've got a desktop software package that we're actually using here, and that's going to talk to the cloud, and we can get access to the hub from anywhere. So if we're on the road or whatever, we can see what's going on from anywhere, but we still have all the advantages of a desktop solution.
So from the hub, I could see like different reports and what's probably going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So management could actually take a look even from home if they wanted to log in and see what orders were shipped, what's coming in, what status those orders are in. We can do all that from the hub, but the real work is being done locally from a desktop platform. So I really like that. I think that's one real big benefit there.
Okay.
Another benefit that I came up with is that downtime is really reduced. So meaning like with a cloud-based solution, if the internet goes down for any reason, we're dead in the water.
Nothing you can do.
Nothing we can do. But with a desktop solution, if we already have orders that were downloaded, we can go ahead and print off packing slips. We can still be picking. We can still verify our orders that they're correct. So we can still be staging all of our orders so that when the internet comes back up, the internet's down again. We just start printing off labels and getting them out the door.
That way everything's already boxed, ready to go.
Absolutely.
As soon as the internet's back up,
Yep.
slap it on there,
Yep.
get it out.
So if anything happens, we could still be working. We're not just standing around.
Perfect. I like that.
I know, right?
Perfect.
Seriously. Also, tighter security. Because all of our databases are stored locally, we're in control. So that gives us the ability to back up our databases, to store them off-site. Disaster recovery is better because if something should happen, a machine goes down, all we've got to do is we're fully in control. We can restore a backup. We're right back up and running again.
Nice.
It's also faster. So if you think about a cloud-based solution, everything we're doing has to go across the internet.
And
So
it's going to be based on my internet speed, isn't it?
absolutely.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
So even if I'm just doing a quick search for one order, if I've got a slow internet that day, things are slowing down. So there's a lot of limitations with cloud-based solutions on the number of orders that you can select at one time and do anything with. So if I want to batch process orders, I may be limited to doing maybe 100 orders at a time. Whereas with a desktop solution, I can select 1,000 orders and batch process, have 1,000 labels going and get them out the door. So really speeds up that whole process as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that I found, a lot of cloud-based solutions are limited on the different integrations. And I know we've been talking about branching out, doing our own custom integration, maybe with ODBC, doing our own ODBC connection. Most cloud-based solutions do not support that. ShipWorks being a desktop application running on SQL does. Totally supports that.
Because Mike down in the IT department was really talking about the new system they set up. It's supposed to save us a ton of time. So
That's a great point. He spent all that money on the infrastructure there. He got all of that set up, and we're building that backbone. ShipWorks can integrate right into that. We can actually design our own integration to our own internal system and be right up and running. So it's way more robust on how we can integrate with all the data that we need.
Perfect.
A couple other things that I came up with. Reporting. So there's more robust reporting as well. So not only does the hub have some statuses in their dashboard and different things that you can look at there, one of the things that I really like about a desktop solution, again, running on a local database, we can use external sources to connect. Like if we're doing that ODBC connection, we could do things like building our own external custom reports against that data as well.
And I can throw it in the spreadsheet and everything, kind of
Absolutely.
compare the two?
Yeah, in fact, ShipWorks has a lot of built-in things. So there's reporting right within ShipWorks, but if we wanted to do some external reporting as well, we have 100% access to our own data. We can pull any data we want out and run those reports any way we want to run them.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
And then I think the last thing really, it's kind of minor, but in a way it's kind of a big deal. There's a better user experience. It kind of goes back to talking about how fast things operate. There's less latency when I'm clicking on things and doing things, and I have more control because it's a desktop application. I can move the panels around, I can customize things, I can change the columns. I've got more control over the way the interface looks and feels. So if I want to change it up for my personal workflow, I can completely do that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so my recommendation for those reasons is let's go with a desktop-based solution like ShipWorks.
Sounds like a plan to me.